So I want to tell you why I started to build this page and this community, because it didn't come from a good place. It came from a really hard one. For a long time it felt like I was just floating around, and it felt like everybody had been given a manual and I had somehow lost mine. Because you see, I have cystic fibrosis and I have ADHD, and I am raising a child with autism. And for the longest time I didn't really understand what that meant. I was just modelling through, getting on, and I just knew I was struggling in ways that other people did not seem to be struggling in. Even people that just had one of those conditions, never mind all three of them. So I definitely knew I was different, and that things I would find harder and I would be more exhausted, and big things felt impossible at times. And I had no one really to help me out or that understood me. Like, I couldn't figure it out with anyone. I had no mentor. Like, I had no coach, and I had nobody in my corner who actually got it. So I did what I always do, and I just figured it out on my own. Although through social media I did eventually find like-minded people through trying and failing again and again. Somewhere along the way I realised that the most thing I needed was me. Somewhere along the line I realised that I didn't need a perfect plan or a perfect life. It was just someone who understood me, who understood how my brain worked, and believed that I could move forward anyway. And that person didn't exist for me. I decided to become that person. That person didn't exist, so I decided that I will become that person for somebody else out there who might feel stuck. And that's why I started on this social media journey. Not because I have it all figured out, but because somebody else out there might feel the same way I did, and I can help them feel that they're not alone. Because I know what it's like to feel lost, overwhelmed, and completely on your own. And I refuse to let that be anyone else's story. And that's why I've made this page and a community for people that feel like their brain just works differently, and who feels tired and stuck and fed up of feeling like life is passing them by. You don't have to have a diagnosis, and you don't have to have it all figured out, and you don't have to have it all together. You just have to feel done with where you are and ready, even just a little bit, for something different. So if that's you, drop me a follow, because you're in the right place. This is where I tell you and share with you and encourage you that you can do something different. Just because your brain is built differently or you have a harder time at home, you can do things. It's just a little bit different. So drop me a follow and drop in the comments what made you click on this video, because I would genuinely love to know.